To say it's been 30 years since the Pokemon franchise started just sounds insane to say out loud in today's day and age, and with that, the series has come a long way. However, in this video, I really want to talk about 3 things that was showcased in the presents: Fire Red and Leaf Green, Champions, and Generation 10. I hope to shed some light with some opinions I want to share regarding these titles, so stick with me. And if I sound off, I am sick at the time of recording this, so I'm trying to push through to get this up for you guys, so bear with me. Alright, let's go. Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's awesome to see that a GBA title like this is even available to pick up and play anytime on the Switch. And I hope to see more of this for the other classic games as well later down the line. However, for the price tag of 20 bucks, I have a couple issues with it. When we take a look at this title specifically, it's practically buying an incomplete game. It is impossible to complete the decks because you need the other Gen 3 games to trade with. We got confirmation that Pokemon Home only allows you to transfer from the game itself and not transferring any Pokemon from home into the game, so you literally cannot complete the decks with that method either. There is no GBA filter or e-reader content available, so you're missing stuff. Now, something that I thought wouldn't be in the game actually emerged as news from somebody who speedran the game and found out that if you do in fact clear the Hall of Fame, you can get the event ticket items that are put into your key slot item in your bag, and so that you can go ahead and catch Deoxys, Lugia, and Ho-Oh. This is amazing to see because preservation wise, these are technically lost events that you can no longer do. So they gave us the Pokemon Crystal treatment where you can go ahead and catch Celebi in that game, and they're replicating the same treatment to these games as well. I don't know why they didn't mention this at all when advertising, but that was a concern of mine. Also, there was a data miner that found out that there are actually some code data related to Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, so if those are coming down the line, then you should be able to integrate the trades between the games so that you can go ahead and complete the decks in a timely manner, while also completing those awesome mystery gift events in the other Gen 3 games. Now, if they continue to plan on releasing classic games like this and do it for the other generations like 4, 5, or whatever, that'd be great. That'd be amazing to see. Also, not to mention, there is no online play to play with friends. I would have loved to play online Wi-Fi battles in Gen 3 with the Switch, but I guess we still can't do that anymore. So with those details in mind, again, if you want to buy it, feel free. But if you don't want to, don't let people who are buying the game tell you otherwise, and vice versa. For me, I still don't think it's worth it because you're still missing content and there's no online play. Like, I cannot play the complete experience with playing with friends online for this game and miss out on other content as well. The reason I'm bringing this stuff up is because the concept of people not understanding the different perspectives of why a person would go about their way to purchase this or not has me mind boggled. Like, you shouldn't really harass people for either or just because you may not agree with someone about it, but you know what I mean? I just hope that they give them the better treatment that they deserve moving forward with online connectivity, for example, and actually gives a fully fulfilled content-based type of game. Like, there's data, I believe, with the, what is it called? Oh, the cave. There's a cave in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's called the Alternating Cave, and I think that there is some data set Pokemon values in that cave for you to actually go and explore and catch wild Johto Pokemon, which actually turned out to be the shadow Pokemon of Pokemon Coliseum. And apparently it was supposed to be some sort of data event that they never ever released, and them being Game Freak, of course. So it's stuff like that where, okay, when the data miner is also mentioning that there are some heavy tweaks to the coding, they're not really being too specific as to why. Now, this stuff, I don't know. At the time of this recording, I don't know if that stuff has been discovered, but you see my point with stuff being missing. This title, as of right now, I'm pretty disappointed with. I think I'm being way over the top with my expectations with this new title releasing in April, and I honestly feel like I'm justified to feel this way. I know I talked to a couple of you people that are watching this video kind of on the side about this and how I feel about the title so far, but Champions is going to be used for Worlds this year, and as much as we didn't get to see enough gameplay, I don't know if there's things like having an announcer commentating the match, for example, or anything that is up to the degree of Pokemon Battle Revolution to be on full display for people to not only spectate, but to be like, oh my god, like this is a Pokemon battle, like this is sick to see. Like, let me be clear, my disappointment stems from the game not receiving the passion and quality of care it deserves regarding the battles itself. Forget about the UI, I'm talking strictly how the battles are presented. What's hilarious is that they showed Gale of Darkness in the same presents, telling you that it's actually playable, and they're showing you gameplay. And in that same exact announcement, they are showing you how awesome the battles look with the camera movements, how the moves are being used, how the Pokemon synergize with the moves that are being used, character expressions. You know, the characters are actually moving when their Pokemon actually receive damage. There's like a lifelike expression type of feeling in these battles. Makes it feel more immersive. But then after they finished announcing that, they cut to Pokemon Champions and they show nothing compared to its previous successors. I'm gonna throw in the clip that I posted here on Twitter and you'll see the difference that I'm talking about. But most notably, Pokemon Battle Revolution being the pinnacle point of top quality presentation in a stadium-like focused game, and if this is the way that they want to handle this game to be showcased as their #1 battle simulator, then I don't know what else to say. From other franchises, Dragon Ball FighterZ from a non-casual perspective, watching a tournament would be appealing to watch because of how well done the presentation of the game looks. I just don't feel like it's gonna be like that for Champions. Now, apparently we missed a lot of information from the English side of things as Japanese and Chinese accounts revealed new material that I had no idea was out until I dug in a bit further. Some of these I like. For example, you can customize your trainer outfit, pre-battle pose, Pokeball throwing animation, and victory animations. Those are details I'm a fan of. With the cinematic cutscene, this lady who I thought was Dahila from Battle Frontier turns out to be the daughter of this dude that she battles, and they are essentially like the owners of something like that for the stadium facility that you're battling in, which is pretty cool. I think that their character designs overall and like the art style that they're going for this game is growing on me, and to the point where I actually do dig the look of these characters as well. Speaking of which, you do have other characters that are involved with different aspects of the game. Like you have this one girl that's involved with some sort of ranch, and this older looking guy who is an expert with the training aspect of Pokemon. So you're going to interact with a bunch of different core aspects of this game, I'm assuming, to do different things for your Pokemon to get you to team build properly. There is a starter pack, and if you log in, you can get a free Dragonite. They're giving you just a free Dragonite just like that with the Mega Stone, and if you transfer AZ's Float and the Kalos starters, you can get the Dragonite Mega Stone like I mentioned before, as well as all the other Mega Stones for those 4 Pokemon that you are transferring from Legend ZA. So they're giving you a lot of material to work with, and for some reason, and I mean it's to be expected, it's a free-to-play game, but they're incorporating a battle pass, and I feel like the battle pass would only help people that are not actively in the Pokemon scene, like they don't own previous games. I feel like you really shouldn't worry too much if you actually own previous titles, but still I don't really see the point of actually purchasing a battle pass unless the rewards are actually like good, but I don't really see the worth of it or like the incentive to actually get this. But those are my early takeaways from this title so far. I need them to improve those camera angles to make the battles feel immersive, play out those fainting animations, play out proper moves being used in a logical way, like Blastoise actually using Hydro Pump from its cannons, and just give us an announcer. Make this the successor to PBR. That is all I am asking. And if you can do that, everybody would get on this game and be more incentivized to play competitive battles when you have such impressive, presentable looking graphics, looking animations and such for a game like this. Like, I'm thinking back, if they brought back Genius Sonority, I think it would be in better hands, but I digress. Let me know what you guys think. And now the piece of news that is taking everybody by storm, Generation 10. Now, I wasn't as excited with the reveal just because of what's been being put out there on the internet. We kind of already have a complete timeline about what's coming out within the next couple of years, and it's cool to actually see it unfold. The concept of having over 1,000 Pokemon now is actually insane to think about. And with a new generation over the horizon with a confirmed release time of 2027, this makes it, to my knowledge, the longest developed Pokemon game, which beats Legend ZA. Just by looking at this, it looks great on paper. I don't want to be that guy, but the water is looking much better. The protagonist designs are fire. I'm more in line with Wynn's color scheme personally, but the region looks absolutely huge. My one issue with Scarlet and Violet is yes, you could explore, but you couldn't go into houses and talk to NPCs, and I'm hoping that's fixed for this one. There's a level of exploring I like to do that also doesn't make me feel like I'm overwhelmed, which I felt Scarlet and Violet was for that matter. But just taking a look at the presentation of what we have to go off of, I'm liking what I see, and I think collectively people are saying the same thing as well. Speaking of which, it looks like you can also go underwater, and I think the last time you were able to do something like that was Oraz. Like, I'd like to think that this is a reimagined Hoenn region for that matter. The starters, in my personal opinion, all look mid. I wasn't overly excited about at least one of them, but I just want to see what their final evolutions look like before I pick one this time, because I didn't do it last time, and I don't know, I wasn't really too happy. But overall, the way how the character runs looks a lot smoother and definitely showcases the power of the Switch 2 that was needed for so long in order to give us what we want out of a Pokemon game. There is still such a long way to go for these games to release, and we have yet so much information to be revealed to us, such as the new mechanic. I know in the Japanese logos, they kind of have like a teaser as to what exactly is the mechanic going to be. They kind of have like a symbolic thing that people are trying to decipher. So, yeah, we have yet to see what even the mechanic of the game is and how the battles are going to look. But I'm keeping my expectations low in the meantime. But what did you guys think about the information that was shared today, even about the stuff that I didn't cover? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new to not miss out on future content. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.